What's poppin', people? Finally, we're back after a long hiatus. Cigars and Ash. Yes, I am one of the three hosts. Your boy Loco Lou. We got Joey, and we got Keith in the building. Everybody
Hello.
here, COVID free, and
Finally.
yeah,
I mean, I think I won this time again.
again.
He won the COVID roulette.
Yeah. It was like, was it COVID Russian roulette? Put it in my head,
COVID
didn't
Ru-
catch it.
We'll get you soon enough. Don't worry.
Man, don't, yeah. How you gonna wish that on me, man?
We're gonna pop your COVID cherry. Don't worry.
Listen, guys, this is the shit that we deal with on a regular basis. This is the shit we deal with on a regular basis. Just talking shit back and forth. It's nothing
Listen,
new. Nothing new.
If an 81-year-old man can survive COVID, you can survive COVID.
But he's important, though.
He's important,
He has the best doctors in the country.
Yeah, so do I.
And wasn't he like 70-something? That first
I have the
time?
best doctors in the country too. I mean, they're not this country, but a lot of them. I can't pronounce their names, but I mean, they look good.
I can't pronounce the names of some doctors in this country, too, dude.
This is good. This is good. This is real good. All right. So as per usual, here at Cigars and Ash, we get a new cigar that we either haven't had before, or if it's a familiar brand with a new flavor, we just give you the synopsis of it, and basically, this is smooth. This one's smooth. This is my father's cigar. This is the MX version, correct?
It's a My Father Fonseca MX, yeah.
MX. So
MX stands for Mexico. Just
really,
Mexico.
letting you know. Not making fun of him, just saying that's what it stands for.
Olale. That's for my peoples. I got colleagues over at work. You guys are watching. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
That's how it's been, man. It's been a month since since we last recorded. What's everybody been up to other than COVID?
We had the convention that was a flop.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay. We had that convention.
We had the convention that was a flop.
So us three had a convention. No, wait, us two had a
t-
convention that flopped, right?
Yeah, we had a
because
flop.
this one was on COVID, and then
See,
we had a convention that was fruitful.
yeah, see,
And you have a story.
right. See, so when I don't go to a convention, they hate it. When I go to a convention, it works out. I don't know why. It's just I don't have luck with lottery numbers, just with conventions.
Then you should have came to that one, cause man, I was
Dude.
So tell us, where was it?
So
it was Undiscovered Realm.
Undiscovered Realm over at
Con over at the Westchester.
Convention Center, and it was if not the only place where you can see all the movie actors and stuntmen for the 90s TMNT 1 and 2 movie, and the new voice actors for the TMNT Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, two of them were there. Yeah.
Yeah, so you was able to get them all in one shot, and it was perfect. I was like, yes, I got some money in the bank. I'm ready to go. And then
what happened?
as soon as we get to convention, I looked at my account. I'm like, I just got charged from Sideshow.
They taxed your ass.
Oh, man. All my pre-orders started getting charged up. I'm like, I thought I pushed these back.
He was just scrolling. It was
Bro.
like 100 here, 100 there.
It just handicapped me. Like,
I mean, one of them just said, ha, 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 ha. Just,
Right, exactly.
We got your money.
Oh, man, that was carnage. Carnage was like, yes, I'm coming home,
We
bitch.
snatched your bag, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't a total flop. I mean, someone got some lotion
Oh,
and
yeah. I got
a little squeeze.
That's it.
Oh, yes.
A little rub and tug at the convention isn't so bad.
And
I was close.
he was rubbing tugging himself with the lotion.
I was close. So one of my boys there, Sean, he went online to see Judith Hogue. And Judith Hogue, for those who don't know, is the original April from the first TMNT movie. And basically, since I got no funds in the account, and we got hurt so bad, my boy was like, listen, just come. We'll take photos, me, you, and Judith, and I have no problem, hooking you up with that. So both me and him went to go meet Judith. Sweet lady, and she's a redhead. And a couple of us over here on the table have a thing for redheads, don't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't say anything to her. I just stared in awe.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Hey, listen, I got a thing for any kind of head.
Yeah,
Redhead, brunette, blonde, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it was more of like ooh ah, and she was like, oh my God, I feel like I've been talking forever. So she started getting all nice. She put on some rouge on her face and a little bit of lipstick on, and
She freshened up for you.
She did.
She did.
Said it too.
She said it too.
She said, "Let me freshen up for you.
Let me freshen up for you guys." And I don't know if it was the ring she saw on my finger or if it was the fact that I was the only one that didn't look like everyone else. But when I mean look like everyone else, you have those obsessive geeky nerds like, oh my God.
Yeah. I know. Foaming at the mouth and drooling.
Yeah, exactly. Guilty, but I'm guilty as fucking doing it. But
I've had my moments.
I'm like this, dude, hitting on the side of the, like, dude, like, I'm gonna, dude, hold up, just, for those who are watching, just, so
she gave him some lotion.
So
she was like, "Oh, I got this lotion." I saw him put it
and
on.
it was-
and I saw him,
No. First,
he did this. He said.
No. That's not what happened.
I saw him twitch a couple times.
What happened was this. While she was getting ready, putting on some rouge and whatever, her little lipstick and whatnot, getting freshened up for us, she went and got hand sanitizer out because, she's shaking people's hands regularly. COVID's still a thing and whatnot. So basically, she got the lotion. She, put it on herself. She's like, oh my God, this smells so good. This, that, and the third. And then she just offered her hand for my homie and for me to smell. I'm like, okay, it smells good. Okay, here, you guys can have some too.
Weirdest thing I've seen.
Yo, fucking hilarious. But it got cool when we were talking about, the signatures and doing stuff for the fans and stuff like that. So she was loving what she was doing. She had the longest line for her signature and for her meet and greet and whatnot. I felt bad for the Mutant Mayhem Turtles voice actors. I felt bad for Shredder. I felt bad for the second Shredder specifically because both Shredders were there from the first movie and the second movie.
Okay.
And then when you look at it, it just looked bad. But you had Thundercats, the voice actor for Thundercats. You had all these voice actors. It was nice to have them there. But dude, that line was long. But nothing like the Naruto line. The voice actors for Naruto, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that went around the whole floor.
That rapped. But speaking about rapped, when she came out to take a photo with us, she had no problem wrapping her arms around us, specifically me. And I got me a nice little hand around the waist, a little bit, little squeezy,
a little squeeze,
little squeezy,
gentle touch.
And oh yeah, gentle touch. And then I got this in return. I got the little shoulder squeeze.
Like that one.
I got the little shoulder squeeze. So, but it was cool. I got to meet Judith Hogue. I got to see Ernie while I was waiting online. Ernie was just like, I'm ready to go eat. I'm fuck this place already. But, he loves his fans. He loves his fans.
Oh, yeah, Ernie Reyes, yes.
Ernie Reyes Unit, man, loves his fans.
Remember Rhode Island?
And dude,
I got one.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to get all their autographs. If I could get all their autographs, man, if I had... Damn it, Sideshow took all my money.
File a complaint, man.
I couldn't. I want the shit that I'm ordering.
There you go.
So it's a dilemma, I guess.
It's the peril of collecting is, man, those pre-orders, they get you every time.
Dude, I got 3 pages on Sideshow.
Wow. They
know what? It was
they
Naruto
gave
was
you
the longest line there, though.
The snack box with 3 pieces. What at the same time.
Nah, I think the Nathan's line was the longest line.
No. It was a Has-Been Hotel. They had they were on the stage and they had that line. They went like this. Yeah, dude. It's like a cartoon that was up on YouTube at first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's an adult cartoon basically. So all the voices there, but all these people are cosplaying as them, right? And I think I was to admit first time that was like, damn, that furry, because it was one there was a woman and it was a
furries.
It was female because she
Okay.
didn't have a mask. She had the furry suit, but with like corset.
We don't assume here. Okay.
Okay, no.
Represent how you want to represent. But
Furries.
she presented
Speaking of it bad.
as she presented as female.
Yes.
Okay.
And she was ridiculously hot. It was just like, oh my! I was like, oh my, oh my.
And this was an actual redhead.
Oh, and then and how about that lady?
Lady Deadpool. Holy crap! Listen. I have to
It wasn't
behave.
our Lady Deadpool. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not gonna drop names, but we travel in circles that there's people that cosplay, and we know one that always puts.
But no.
No, not this one. This one, she was strictly helping her husband at a booth.
Okay.
Oh no! So actually, yes, same one.
Okay.
No,
it is the same one?
Same one.
Oh,
it's the same
shit.
one. It's the same one. Yeah, not gonna drop names, but yeah, it's just it's that one.
Okay.
That's what I was telling him. I told when he was talking, and I was like, oh yeah, she's married to him,
Yeah.
and he was like, oh damn. But yeah, same one.
I was like,
But that's
too
what I
bad,
was
so
talking
sad.
about.
She's talking to me, but yo, she was so sweet. She was so sweet.
She's incredibly nice.
She's incredibly sweet.
They're both
She's
great
very-
people.
But damn, what
Yeah,
a
he
looker.
answered all his questions. Everything. He was looking at which Spider-Man you were saying
Oh,
that?
we was looking at
The Secret Wars one, right?
The Secret Wars Spider-Man.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah, number 8 and 252.
And 252. And Spider-Man 300.
Oh, okay.
So he was there, and he gave us the prices, and he was nice to him, looking it up, telling him, I'll give it to you for this much, and it's worth this much, whatever. Like he was
Yeah.
doing his deal, whatever.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy. He's always a nice guy.
Yeah.
But no, it's not the one I was talking about.
But his deal was good. But the one that we saw that was what you couldn't say a specific word because if not, you had to put money in the pot.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So there was this lady, and she had a low cut shirt
Okay.
where
A no-cut shirt.
where
I'm visualizing. I'm mentalizing. I'm,
where
putting-
there's these two. She had these two above average sized.
co-stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So he pointed it out, and I whipped my head to look, and she's standing right there staring at us. So with a quick thinking that I have, I'm really quick apparently. I said,
That's what she said.
Only on that day.
That's what she said.
I pointed past her and said, "Oh, I used to have that toy when I was a kid." Right behind her,
right.
so I don't be like, I'm staring at this,
I'm staring directly at that figure over there.
And she goes, "Oh, you owe me $1," and I was like, "Oh crap!" She's gonna see I was staring at tits. So, I'm sorry, she's gonna say it, dude. And I was like, "Oh, she's gonna say it." Then she goes, "Cause you said the words."
I used to have that
I used to have as a kid, so it's like a curse jar. You get us $1. I said, I don't have any singles on me.
Well, for that, I would have just stared at her co-stars and not had to pay the $1.
No, but that's the thing. She was the bait. She was the bait for all
Yeah.
the vintage stuff that was there.
Oh, of course.
This old guy came up to us and started talking. Oh, I don't. What you're wearing is not kid friendly.
Oh.
And he straight up was like, "You have your tits out, lady, and I like it, so I'm gonna keep talking to you." And I was like, "Oh."
So it wasn't like I'm old and you should put those things away.
No,
No, it was like
I'm old and close to the end, and I want to see more.
yeah,
pretty much.
He was like,
no filter.
I'm dying soon anyway.
No filter, no shame, no nothing.
Like Dave Chappelle, you have some nice New York boobs.
Yeah.
Great New York boobs.
Yeah, but
This is my friend Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
but here's the crazy part, Keith. Here's the
I
crazy
love
part.
that sketch.
We went there and we saw a couple of good cosplays, right? I would say on one hand we can count like some amazing cleavage,
Yes.
if you will, on that floor, and then everything else was bizarro.
Remember, cosplay is not consent. But keep
No,
going.
It's
cosplay
not,
is not.
that's what we kept to ourselves.
That,
Yeah.
We kept to ourselves, but here's also the thing.
we don't go around.
We
going,
were enjoying the atmosphere from afar.
Yes.
Because while we were inside, we were like, "Fuck, I want to buy some more shit." And I
That's
can't.
what it was. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
We were staring more at what was on the shelves.
Oh
Yeah.
man, listen, I wish I went because I would. I mean, I was so miserable.
Dude.
I'm a grumpy old man to begin with, but when I'm sick, as most people, listen, you have some latitude when you're sick. Obviously, you're not in the best intentions and the best behavior. But man, I was miserable, and I would have went. I totally, because I wanted to get those Ninja Turtle autographs. I'm not I'm a fan. I'm not a huge fan,
I am.
but it's definitely something that I would have loved to add to my collection.
We
So
were
I
the
just
only
gotta-
ones with the poster.
I gotta keep hunting for it. Really?
Yeah, a lot of people had the posters, but they were charging more for it. They were
Yeah.
charging more for the posters.
Charging more to
Sign a poster.
sign
the
the posters.
posters.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they were charging more if you wanted to sign a poster.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So everything we figured out was gonna cost this much. It would have came out to more if you
know,
had the exact money for it.
No, because that you have to use so much more ink when you sign bigger that they have to upcharge you another $20.
And they're doing that now, and it's not only for posters.
Oh, that's for pops too.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, yeah. So that's
It's always been
that-
a
that'll
lot of
lead
time it's been
into
for pops and figures. And
the
stuff.
convention we went.
Oh yes.
But before that, what else we got on the stats on this cigar? Because you have a different cigar compared to what we got. It's still in my father's, but it's a different one.
Yeah. So this one's Opulencia.
La Palencia. So, because I know you
I
had
just
this one.
grabbed it. I've had that one before. I grabbed this one because I've never had it before, and it was actually at Cigar Emporium over in Jersey,
That's right.
and the cigars there are cheaper than where we usually buy them.
Because it's still New York.
No, it's Jersey. Oh, 'cause where we buy them, is
Where
still
we
New
buy
York,
them is
yes.
still New York.
It was in Jersey, and it wasn't bad, man. I mean, it was like the most expensive one there was like $13, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this was $11.50, and I was like, it's usually like $15, $17 a cigar.
Yeah, I think because they had a table set up, the Cigar Emporium in Lyndhurst. If you ever want to check it out, it's a nice, relaxed place. A couple of old guys there talking smack with each other, which is the
That was
kind of
funny.
vibe that we like. And they had a promotion table for a particular brand, MVC, and it was like
HVC.
HVC, yeah. So it's like. You buy a couple of cigars and they put you in for a raffle for something. But I got 3 cigars. I got a free one. I paid for 3, got a free one, the 4th one free, and then the one I was smoking with at that time was an Ashton, and it came out to less than $50. So I was like, I mean, and not to talk against our normal places, but I go in and get 2 cigars, it's $30.
Yeah,
So-
you got 6, right? In total.
So, yeah, that was 4 or
'Cause you-
5. Oh yeah, and I bought another.
Yeah, because we bought extra, and then we bought those 3 and got that one free.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like, because we smoked one there and we left with 5.
Yep. We both left with 5 afterwards, right?
So yeah, it was a pretty good deal, man. Less than $50 for me. Came out at 46 something. I was like, wow, 6 cigars. I mean, the Havana City, was it the Havana City hot cake?
Hot cake.
Hotcakes?
Yeah, I was just looking at the picture I took of it from it. Yeah, the picture that we have up on Cigars and Ash on our Instagram. So I put it up there. It's not bad, man. It was pretty good. It wasn't that. One of them was dry though. It upset me because I kind of like
Did it crack on you?
a hole punch, yeah, and it cracked when I did the hole punch. And I was like,
Yeah, so those were Nicaraguan blends. So I like Nicaraguan cigars. I've gotten used to smoking certain ones, and just by chance, I've always somehow gravitated to a Nicaraguan one. So they were pretty good, and they were priced pretty, conservatively too, because a Robusto was I think it was $10.95, $11. Fantastic. That's what I usually.
that's fantastic. Yeah.
Question. In the last podcast, was that before our outing where we saw Jade? Or after?
Oh, that was after.
It was after, right?
We did one after. We only have this is our 3rd episode right now, man.
No, because we told. Oh,
So I think it was
so there's a
before.
lot. There's a lot that's happened.
Well, so it's been a while.
So, yeah,
So
let's take over here at
So let's talk about Jade, and we're not talking about the precious stone, although she was precious.
She was precious. So what you missed was that it was we took Lou out for his birthday.
yeah.
And we took him to Sushi Lab in the village, right? And it's a they have two. They have one in the village and one
Midtown.
Midtown or so.
In 46th Street.
Yeah, something like that. And that was big and it takes a lot of people. And the one we went to was more intimate. It used just like that.
Well, yeah, especially with Jade, serving us drinks.
Yeah,
So-
the only reason why I mentioned Jay because my wife is like, "Yeah, go see Jay."
Go see
Before we
Jay.
left for the podcast, I'm like, "Yeah." I've never. Anytime she sees Joey, he's like, "Oh shit, here we go
Oh,
again."
here we go.
Yeah, 613 was last time we set out.
Damn.
Yeah. So we took him out to the Sushi Lab in the village. Really nice. People should go there. It's really intimate. You make an appointment, and everybody there eats at the same time and leaves at the same time. So so they close the doors. You don't have people coming in and out, reservations, and none of that stuff. So everybody gets in there and eats.
Yes, it's basically like a big show, and the two chefs that are preparing the sushi, they prepare it either for you right there in front of you in the bar, or you sitting at the tables watching from afar, as you're either entertaining yourselves with the conversation, which is what we did, and just getting in was freaking funny, because we're in
It
front.
all started out.
Yeah,
It all started out.
this is exactly how it started out. We picked me up. You guys, we're ready to go. We dressing nice and shit, ready to go inside. So we wait. We thought we was gonna be late. Not. We was there waiting for another party to leave. And as I'm waiting, typical New York fashion, a bird took a nice shit on my head, bro.
A bird left them a little gift.
It gave me a gift, and
He was
everyone
like,
says it's
"Happy
good luck.
fucking
Good luck.
birthday."
What? Good luck on
And
what?
It's good luck for the bird because he's got an empty stomach now.
Yeah, exactly.
And he hit a target.
And he made his mark, so he over there talking shit on top of shitting.
Splat.
So that's how it started.
That's how it
Luke
started.
got shat on.
So I was able to wipe it off. Joey helped me out. Keith helped me out and get that off, and then I had it on my hand for like 15 minutes straight, and that shit was gross. Then after washing up, their bathrooms are nice. For small bathrooms, they're nice.
Before we got in, though, what happened?
Before we got in, we didn't have reservations.
No,
supposedly.
No. Whoa.
It's
not. It's not my fault. Okay.
Supposedly. That's why I said supposedly.
We had confirmation emails,
Yes.
but no confirmed reservation.
So
Yes.
on their end, I had the email, I had the text saying, "Oh, you got to be here in 15 minutes," and everything, and I had to show it to them.
And mind you, we've been there before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joey and I have been there before. So, not that we are noticeable or recognizable, but, after a few minutes conversation, they remember who we are.
Yeah. They sat us at the bar. They were like, "Oh, the computer for some reason canceled your reservation," and I was like, "It didn't notify me." And they were like, "Oh, we have room at the bar, but look at us. You think us three are sitting at the bar, and then they were going to add two more people?"
no.
Not
Belly
a
up
regular
to the
bar.
bar.
Not a regular bar.
No.
No.
This was the bar that was on the side that actually like serves the drinks. So it was that portion of the bar, not the sushi part where the chefs are cooking. Because we were supposed to be where the chefs were cooking.
Yeah, so I made the reservation for
our backs
the-
were completely away from all the action.
And it was high stools, not the short
It was-
chairs. So they saw three fat men trying to sit on these high chairs like, oh, hell no.
Like
So they
three
moved
big
people
baby
around.
Hueys sitting in high chairs.
So they started moving people around, and I bet they said, "Yeah, we need to get these fat fucks off these stools. Can you guys, switch with us for a second? Because you guys seem fit and healthy and light. You guys won't break these chairs, but these guys they'll break those chairs. So do you mind?"
So I had the reservation at the sushi bar. We were supposed to be sitting in front of these guys,
In the corner.
and we were going to hit the corner, the same spot we had the first time we went. And they moved us to the bar. Then they moved us to the table, and that's when the guy was like, "Oh, you guys came back like you promised. I remember you guys." And he remembered us and everything. So he was like, "Okay, remember who we were," which is cool because we did promise to come back in June, and we came back in June.
Exactly.
Exactly like we said.
And as far as the sushi lab, the two locations, the major difference besides the size of the location is that the one downtown in the village, it's what they consider a tasting menu.
Yes.
So it's a fixed price, and you go through is it 15?
15.
It's 15.
A 15-course tasting menu of specialized sushi. The one in Midtown is full-blown restaurant. So you have different options, but the tasting menu, it's an experience.
Yeah, so it's called omakase.
Omakase, yeah.
Right.
So that's what you call it. So you're right. It's a tasting menu. It's just another word for it is omakase. I'm not arguing that you said it's wrong.
Yeah, Japanese is omakase.
Dumpling's a dumpling.
Right.
But
Gyoza.
and the host was very awesome, very smooth with the way he solved the problem.
And the drinks were on him for the issue. So Lou and I both ordered the
what was it, the wave or something like that? What was it called?
The flights.
The flights. That's what it's called.
The
Flights.
sake flights.
Sake flights.
Right,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
this guy here ordered a black pink drink.
Yeah, I
So
don't remember what it was.
we got away with $40 worth of drinks, and he had a $15 drink for free.
Listen, but it was still a great drink, and I did drink the rest of the sake too. So
Because I gave you some of mine. Yeah.
And they gave us. Did they give it?
They gave us
shots.
extra shots.
Oh, that's right. He came. He gave us shots. So to apologize. So this place is great. So if they screw up, they really make it up.
Yeah, and
They really make it
and
up.
that's if they screw up. If
Yes,
they
if
didn't,
they- yeah.
if they didn't, you're gonna have a great experience
And
regardless.
you're gonna have they have ways where you could get a free shot anyway. So
oh yeah,
because
just gotta flirt with the host.
or Jade.
That. And,
hey,
in
we're gonna
addition
get there.
to,
We're gonna get there.
No, but they did trivia.
Yes.
So the trivia was answering questions he had, and first place gets an extra piece of sushi. Second place gets a double shot of sake. Third place gets a pickleback. No, it was a pickleback. No,
It's pickle something.
it's spicy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A wasabi
A
shot.
wasabi shot.
It was a wasabi shot. So last place is the wasabi shot. And so really to shoot for, you want to shoot for second place.
First or second.
The double shot.
But the second is the double shot, which is what I'm always about.
Yeah, you get
So-
the drinky drink.
We ended up second. Because we screwed up on what was it?
We
The
screwed up
largest
on
organ
the
in the
largest
body.
organ.
In the body.
It was the liver, which I was like, liver. Then
Yeah.
you said, but it's like you made it convincing. I'm not saying it's your
Right.
fault. You made it convincing. We're like, oh, but the intestines.
Because if you remember, for all of us, a lot of us,
Biology class.
that far back into grade school, you talk about how the large and small intestine is 50 feet long, so on and so forth. So that's what I was going with. I said, well, that's yeah. But then they have, which they're right, the actual, condensed solid organ is the liver. So.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing.
So,
I thought
it ended
it
up
was
being
going to be
liver.
skin because they said the largest organ. The largest
Right.
organ.
He
of
said
the
no.
body
He
is
said
skin.
internal.
But he said
Internal.
internal organ.
Yes.
So I was like, damn it, I had to figure this shit out. I thought it was going to be the lungs because you get two of them.
So,
but there's the thing, they deflate, and I've seen deflated lungs, so it doesn't count.
Right.
So I was like, ah, damn. But
it's just that the liver is dense.
Yeah,
So it
so-
makes it heavy.
so after biology question, we had a couple
Anyway.
of other questions that they had in there. Like who's on the number $2 bill, US dollar bill that is,
Jefferson.
and all that other stuff. And we
Tallest
missed
grass, bamboo.
tallest grass, bamboo, and
Don't give away the answers. We're gonna lose trivia next time.
no,
They do
we got
switch.
this.
People don't go when we go.
They do switch up
Yeah.
the questions, so it's all right.
So basically, when you so after all that and whatnot, we got our stuff. So we basically saw a couple of people pass by and the waitresses were moving fast, right?
Yeah.
Like the host and the waitress were moving fast because there's really one waitress and the host is doing waiter work as well.
Right.
So, with that being stated, I went and I asked the host, "You don't like your job? You don't like the fast pace, do you?" And this is where Jade come into place because I was talking to Jade, and out of nowhere, full blown conversation for the rest of the time that we were there, and it was allocated for. So, while we were there talking, she kept sitting with us talking, serving us talking, and I think it was like halfway in the meal section, We was halfway in the meals. So, because it takes time to prep the sushi and do it right, so that way you don't get sick or whatnot. Especially the couple of the stuff that we had. So, I think that what was it? The Wagyu was awesome.
The
Wagyu.
little Wagyu
Lollipop type shit. Yeah, that was crazy.
because that's a break from the fish.
Yeah.
So it's a menu's all this sushi going down, and then they have a break in the menu with the Wagyu, so that you get the meat, and then you continue with the fish. I mean, you got the extra piece for your birthday.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cool
I got the extra piece for my birthday, and then I had 2 slices of the fish cake. What was it? Crab
cake.
No, it wasn't
It's
crab
shrimp.
cake. It was
So it's
shrimp.
like the shrimp custard
Shrimp
cake.
custard cake. That's what it was.
It's a sweet shrimp custard cake, and you don't taste the shrimp. It's not that they have pieces of shrimp in there.
No.
It's a cake made with shrimp.
Yeah, and it tastes real good. It was dope. But you can't have fun without having some type of interaction with the opposite sex. And this in particular person, she was sweet, she was cool, but she would stay at our table to conversate with us.
She's a Cali girl.
Oh yeah, she's a Cali girl. So
She was.
and here's the thing, I'm just being polite. I'm here chilling, fresh to death, got my wedding ring on and everything. I'm just being
Likely
polite.
Story, yes.
I'm very polite. You guys are there. Don't try to bust my chops now. Don't try to bust my chops now. You with your eat shit grin on.
That's right.
But yeah. So she gave us her whole life story, in a matter of 5 minutes, and then went back and gave us some more sushi. And throughout the whole night, it was cool, just having a conversation. Found out where she lived and all that other shit. And then the next thing you know, we ended up doing karaoke at the end of Sushi Lab. So in the end of Sushi Lab, you have 2 songs. So these fools is like, okay, since it's your birthday, you get to sing.
Well,
I'm like,
because
fuck.
it's always the birthday.
It's always the
one.
birthday people getting
Birthday
to
boy
sing.
has to sing.
So I did Bye Bye Bye, which was perfect because my singing is horrible. I remembered most of the lyrics, and
Everybody left.
everybody started leaving.
Because you kept saying bye, bye, bye. That was kicking them out.
Yeah, and that's when Jade said, "Oh, you need to come back every Saturday."
She was like, you have to come back every Saturday. We were like, hey, Lou. She introduced you to her sister. I mean,
Oh my
she
God!
was ready to introduce you to her mother, too. It was crazy.
The mother-in-law came out. They almost had the shrine ready. They were
You
about
just had to pay the dowry.
You know what's funny? On hindsight, looking back now, did you guys notice? Because I noticed it off the rip. But on hindsight, looking at it, the way she introduced me to her sister, she didn't introduce Ya to her sister.
Well, he was in the bathroom, and I was next to you.
Yeah,
Right.
but she didn't introduce you.
No.
And she didn't introduce me to her sister's boyfriend, just her sister. Like if we were on a date.
That's it. That's right. That's it. Yeah, you're laying the groundwork, man.
Yo, that was a good night just to know that I still got it. I still got it.
So if anyone out there does go, just make sure to mention to Jay that Lou sent you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, say that Lou got you. Lou
sent
got
me.
you. Lou sent you. I got you. You guys, this is the spot to go to. It's very chill, very laid back. Be polite to everybody, and you're gonna enjoy yourself. And I think that's like one of the hardest things for people to do nowadays, especially here in New York. People forget to be polite. They it's more of, I have good manners, but I'm an asshole about it, and you can tell. I'm good, but I don't have to kiss your ass. But
Right.
there's no kissing ass if you have being polite.
That reminds me of the conversation that we were having with Jade. Is that I told her that we're nice, but we're not kind.
Oh, when we were talking about the difference
The difference between New York and California. You
yeah.
know?
Because she said she has yet to find a nice person in New York.
Right. Is that we're nice, but we're not kind. What that means, we'll help you, but we'll talk smack the entire time.
Pretty much.
Versus some other places in the United States, they won't help you, but then they'll say it in the nicest way, and they'll be kind about it. like, oh, and then behind their teeth, they're talking smack about you. We're nice enough to talk smack directly to your face.
Yeah.
While we're helping you.
While we're helping you, yeah. You're like, you see that monkey wrench, you moron? Go ahead, turn it.
Yeah.
Turn that shit.
You're welcome.
Come on, put some muscle into it.
You don't know how to change the tire? What's wrong with you? Come here, I help you do it.
Come on, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. You dummy, yeah. But I think because I was asking a general question, I'm like, yeah, I know. And I put a relation to it as far as my job, working at the casino. Because I deal with rude people all day, every day. So, it was good. It was a good conversation over. But, yo, her sister looked, woo, she looked like one too many needles.
Jesus.
One too many needles. Like
they were different.
One
was natural, and the other one was.
I'm sorry, yin and yang ain't got nothing on these two. Like, they were.
What you're saying is she had some work done.
Some.
Or it looked like it.
Listen, all right.
We're not assuming. It looks like she had work done. Doesn't mean she did.
Oh, listen, I could tell just by looking at the visuals. Okay. One has more curves than the mountains in freaking the Himalayas and in the Alps, and the other is
she had a pair of
more conservative, more conservative, like a New York City pothole.
She had a pair of Everest on, but
Yeah, it was a fantastic time, and that was not the end of the evening.
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't
no.
Because before we left, her sister was giving me the eyes, and her boyfriend was just like, "Okay, babe." I'm like, I'm legitimately holding you, and you're looking at this guy while your sister's talking, like, And all we had to do was go to the bathroom and leave. That's it.
And I'm standing there like, damn, man, I'm chopped liver.
Hey, listen, how do you think I feel?
You weren't there.
Exactly. Like, you wait till I go to the bathroom to bring the extra women around. What's wrong with
I didn't bring it. She did. She was already there.
I'm totally kidding.
And they were coming for the round after us because our session was done with the restaurant.
Yeah.
And they came in and that whole thing happened, but that was funny, and that's where Jade comes into place when my wife says, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go see Jade, right?" and Joey lays it on thick every time. So
all the time.
And my wife is not a jealous one, but she loves the fact that I get.
But she is a ball buster.
She's a ball buster. She's definitely a ball buster.
But she says it's not me. She says she's turned on when other women are attracted to him.
There you go. She has a weird ego boost out of that.
So I'm laying it thick so he could get some that night. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be your wingman.
And it doesn't stop me. I do, But at the same time, when we left, we lit our first cigar of the night.
Right.
So.
As we wandered around the Lower East Side.
Yes, and how St. Mark's Street, which is a very popular street. You have the barcade there, and it was a couple of shops that used to be there that ain't there no more. A couple of restaurants that were there that ain't there no more, and a lot has changed as you hear the ice being made in the back.
Sorry about that. I needed to get water. It's okay.
Yeah, you don't bring enough for everybody. Fuck.
Just me. So St. Mark's was fun.
Yeah, St. Mark's was fun in the sense of seeing all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because we had a crackhead or two look at us, real funny, try to have a conversation with us like, yo, you know about this hotel? No, we're not from around here.
We all acted like we were from Kansas or something. We was like, I don't know why we're around here either.
Yeah.
So and the street was closed. We walked around. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And,
it was my getaway.
Yeah, and then we walked towards the park. Area that's by Avenue I want to say Avenue D, and
no Diddy.
No, definitely no Diddy, and all the restaurants had tables outside. They had the street closed off, so it was a very after class college environment.
Yes, it's, some amateur New Yorkers that were walking around. Us smoking
cigars. I mean, everybody around was
smoking
weed, but we were smoking cigars, and we get a look like if a death stare.
Yeah, where everybody else is vaping, And then we're smoking cigars, and they look at us in disgust, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
know.
think it's just because we're old, you know. Like, oh, these old guys are smoking cigars.
Well,
Hey,
yes.
and for them, anyone above 25 is old.
Right.
So-
So yes, I definitely noticed the difference from the the population, because everyone that walked by us, I'm like, are you even old enough to be out right now?
Word.
It was
That's your bedtime.
It was like we were out until maybe 1, 2, and then
No, at
by-
St. Mark's.
at
At St. Mark's,
Yeah. We were
I would
definitely
say we're
past
about like
midnight.
120.
Yeah.
No. I would say about 110.
Yeah.
Because after St. Mark's, we end up looking for a lounge to smoke in. And this one kept popping up in my head, like, let's check this out. And it was Soho Lounge in Soho, New York, which is lower.
It was a Soho cigar bar.
Yeah, Soho
Over at,
Cigar Bar.
Watt Street. in New
Watt
York,
Street, yeah.
32
So-
Watt Street. And it was pretty cool. Found parking right out front, so I was happy.
Oh, we scored twice on parking.
Twice, yes, on parking.
Double win that evening.
And didn't have to pay anything, which
So-
is great. In New York City, you need to understand that parking is rare.
So the good luck came
Or
for,
expensive.
for him twice, and good luck for the bird.
Well, that's why we found the parking.
That's the good luck. You got shut on, and we found parking twice. We went in there. So the cigars are a little bit where's it up priced? No. It was priced higher than normal.
Right. Okay.
But you gotta understand that's how it is. It's a
Yeah,
place you go. You could bring your own cigar, and they only charge you $10 for the cutter.
Yeah.
So, which is cool too. But we had cigars from there. I got a free one from the waitress. Don't know why. She remember I ordered that cigar.
Oh, yeah,
and then
you
she was
ordered
like,
hers.
"Here." She gave me a nub for no reason. Or there was a reason. She said something. I couldn't hear her because we had
We had a table of frat boys next to us.
next to us.
Oh yeah, they were
were
acting
super
up.
loud.
They were acting up, and you
know-
saw Keith with a big ass headache, like he was in pain.
I was in serious pain. I had the serious migraine, but they were contributing to the migraine, and we're all three of us. We're hefty and experienced New Yorkers, hefty in weight and in experience, and a table of lanky.
Frat boys.
Frat boys, lanky,
They were tall though, man. Really tall.
low muscle tone. And my days of violence are behind me.
And they were, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
about you're talking about a place that could have held maybe 100 people. And maybe we had maybe 50 in there at that time, and they were louder than the rest of the entire place.
Yeah.
Oh my god! When they left, you could hear the music.
You can hear the music. They actually lowered the music after they left.
Yeah, because they were trying to drown them out
Drown 'em out,
initially.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this place had open windows. It was a nice night. The windows were open,
Yeah.
and still loud as shit.
Super
But
loud.
after they left, we had a good time. Ordered some appetizers because it's pretty much a place where you order appetizers, and smoke cigars, and have drinks.
And drinks, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And I was getting shitted on as far as like the drinks, because the drinks was like, oh man, it's so good. It was so good. But you know what? It's not a good night until you see another pair of boobies.
Of
Another
New York
pair
boobs.
Great New
of
York
keys.
boobs.
Dude, I'm telling you, like everywhere we went, we saw just like racks everywhere.
Racks
on
It was
racks.
a nice night.
It was a nice night. But back to the lounge though itself. The atmosphere is very chilled. You have a very old school vibe. Of,
Very vintage. It was, like Rat Pack, serious,
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of had that Capone vibe. You know what I mean? As you hear the sounds of the Bronx in the background. So, pay no mind to that. Don't worry. We didn't start no fires. We still burning our stuff. So if they have an issue, we look at them like, hey, we're smoking it. But anyway, they have beautiful paintings and portraits of actors with cigars in their mouths or hands or whatnot.
Jack
they had,
Nicholson.
The Jack Nicholson one I liked. I really liked that one. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
yeah, but the Tony Montana one is
Oh, they
classic,
had the
bro.
Montana. Then they had the Rat Pack in the back.
Backpack in the back.
That's what I'm
Yep.
talking about. Those guys are classy.
Yeah, and then you saw a lot of people there that's like downtime. Let me smoke my cigar and do my work kind of thing with their laptop up, headphones on, and
Yeah.
just it was very chill vibe. But I love how they had a nice window display, well lit, where you see all their cigars. So I had one of their signature cigars. That's an in-house cigar, and I had a spicy version of it. Let me see if I can find the image.
The in-house cigars, by the way, where you find it. The in-house cigars are actually made by Martinez. We spoke about them before.
Yes.
And they have them make it for them. That's their in-house. That's what we told.
Private label. Yeah.
The private label. Yeah. Oh, and talking about private label, we could get our own private label cigars, but man, the pricing on it was ridiculous. I think it was $1,300 for 50 cigars or something like that with your label on it, or your custom label.
Yeah, and I had the torpedo, so I had to get the dick cut.
Yeah, the dick cut. So the dick cut is cutting the cigar on a slant, so that when you pull on the cigar, you get the taste right on your tongue. So the flavors hit your tongue directly with a dick cut, and that's a popular cut for torpedo cigars.
Yeah, and they had a couple of trophies out and about in their location for especially their cigar. So, that cigar had a kick to it, which I wasn't used to. But that kick was nice. I like that kick to the cigar. A little bit of spice, a little bit of, like hickory, kind of like crackle every time you smoke it. It's
Hickory
like
dickory dock.
your girl was on my cock. She turned around and then she sold my rocks. I love Cat Williams.
And nice plate.
Yeah. So
they also had a bottle of Louis XIII there. They were displaying. That drink that's like $11,000 for a bottle.
Yes.
So it's like a couple hundred for a shot.
Like $150, $200 just for the shot.
yes.
Very, very
This shit right
tempting.
here.
Very tempting. But
Yes.
not in the budget.
But they had, their display of showcasing the cigars was nice, and they had this nice humidor that's looks like a tube type mason jar.
Mason jar, yeah.
And
That's the word.
it has their logo on it. It's black, it's sleek, it's glossy. It's nice, and the cigars stand up as you put them in there in the humidor. And $50, which is not bad.
Yeah, $50 wasn't bad. When I saw it, I was like, that's reasonably
something-
priced. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I would like to go back over there and just pick up and just have a couple of cigars, enjoy the view. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
That's somewhere we have to go back one day.
Definitely a great night.
I'm so happy.
Yo,
Despite the alien baby trying to crack through my forehead, but
but then,
thanks for the hookup with the Advil.
yeah,
which came from the Best Man kit, survival kit that you gave us for your wedding.
Oh yeah, best man survival kit for my wedding.
I had it in my car, and I was like, "Yo, I have it."
We have the hangover pills, all that, condoms, all that shit. But yeah, so it was awesome. Also, just like any great outing with the guys, I have two awesome best friends over here. You can't have a good time without the guys, and these guys just gave me an awesome time. Granted, I didn't do nothing illegal. I didn't get in trouble, and I went home with a big smile on my face in the morning. Hello.
Right. Hello.
A headache in the morning from the hangover.
I had no hangover. You know why? Because as soon as you left, I hurled.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. Yeah,
Yes, he did.
I hurled. And here's the thing. As soon as I was like burping the whole time. I'm like, why am I fucking burping? I'm burping. And I knew what it was. It was the roasted peanuts that they gave us, the hot roasted peanuts, and that's what I hurled out.
Yeah, but that was so delicious, though.
It tastes so good.
I'm sure they're just a bag of peanuts they throw on a heated plate.
Yeah.
But it was like crack.
Yeah, and I think because we had just ate a lot of sushi, and I was drinking liquor, the peanuts didn't sit well.
Right.
The peanuts?
Peanuts. The cashews. It was actually roasted cashews. The whole thing was cashews.
No, it was the cashews. It was nuts. There was
I was picking out the cashews.
Oh, you were picking it out, but
you
it was
picking out the
but
cashews.
there was regular peanuts. There were walnuts, almonds in there. There were all that stuff. So it was pretty good, man. It wasn't. Those nuts were good. I mean, they had these meatballs with freaking blue cheese in them. It was delicious.
That was good. I think that's another thing that probably came out
Because
I
Well, it
couldn't
sounds
see
like
what.
everything came out afterwards.
No, because I
so
didn't
you
have
tasted everything, but didn't digest any.
No, because all the sushi was gone. Because sushi was gone. That shit was in there.
And what did I tell you? Going to that sushi place, you're never gonna want sushi from anywhere else because they work the flavors, the taste, and everything else. I mean,
No,
I know I went back to it, but I just had to mention that they work the flavors and the smells and it was just ridiculous.
Now, if you're a fan of sushi, if you appreciate good sushi, definitely go there.
Yeah.
If you don't like sushi at all, then obviously that is not for you. But the experience, we get sushi. We used to go to a place up by you, Joe, called Shangri-La.
No, it's called Momoyama's.
No.
Shangri-La was the one. Okay. Yeah,
up by where you used to be.
it used to be, yes.
And then also Momoyama's up in Westchester,
Which is gone now too, because Chick-fil-A bought the building.
But if you're used to slum, sushi, prepackaged sushi, and then you go to this place, your whole world's gonna change.
It's never gonna be the same again.
Never gonna be the same again.
Never again.
So that's one weekend.
July 4th rolled around. I didn't do anything for 4 days.
Well, July 4th happened, and that night, my second cousin, my first cousin's son, was murdered. Got ran over by a car multiple times, trying to stop a fight from his friend and another individual. The other individual pushed him into the streets after his boy got stabbed and cut and whatever. But I was MIA for the whole week. I was not doing any live streams with my collectors, and I was gone. I was mentally gone because I just wanted to spend time with my family after that, because it's like his life, my cousin's life is like done. He's an older guy. He got more gray hair than me and Joey put together. Keith, unfortunately, is a ginger that doesn't grow any gray hair, and
leave it to my Scottish heritage.
His Scottish heritage, that's right. So, on a lighter note, I did spend a lot of time with my family for the few weeks, and
that's good, man. You need to clear your head. It's always good. Mental health is important. That's very important. Mental health is always important.
Mm-hmm. And then back to the addiction.
What?
Back to the addiction, though. The freaking figures, bro. Yeah. Oh my God, they're kicking my ass because I didn't want to be done.
Speaking of mental health, I noticed that one of the celebrities that we were at,
not celebrities, the owner or
I'm talking about at Secaucus at Contropolis, one of the actors had a service animal.
Oh, yes, Jake Busey.
Jake Busey. So we went to Contropolis, which is sponsored by Cardi's Furniture. They're the same ones that sponsor Rhode Island Comic Con. So there's usually a good mix of celebrities.
It was.
And we went, I went for a specific reason, Joey went for a specific reason. And, we went to see the cast of Starship Troopers.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you guys remember Rico's Roughnecks or Rat Chats.
It's Rat Chats and then Rico's.
Yes. So we went, and we're out, it was only a weekend convention, and usually those is kind of like, especially depending on the cast, if it's a good cast that's there or a good group of celebrities, it's usually a madhouse. We thought we were gonna be there for 7 hours. I mean, we were there for a couple hours, but
we were done like the first two.
We were done, within 2 to 3 hours we were done. So we went, we sat there, and this is the new con story.
Oh yeah, he got the one. Yep, he got a con story.
Because for some reason, we're with a right mix of fan and asshole at the same time. So we always have to crack jokes with people. And so we go, Casper Van Diem is there, Dina Meyer, Jake Busey, and then Michael Ironside. So Michael Ironside, if you don't know, he was in a lot of great movies. He was in Total Recall,
Halloween,
obviously Starship Troopers, voice acting. He was a Dark Side in the animated series, Justice League animated series. And I remember him from way back, also from a TV show, ER, medical drama.
Oh my God, ER,
right? So.
Sheesh.
I go to his table. Now I had a little metal tin plate kind of photo, that was about 8 by 10, 8 by 11. right? It had all their faces on it or the characters on it. So that's what I have them sign, and I go table to table, get to do the first couple of tables, and then I get to Michael Ironside, and he has a whole bunch of photos on his table, different things, Total Recall, all the usual stuff. Obviously Starship Troopers, because that's what they were advertising then. So I asked him, and I just he's an older guy. He's like our favorite uncle in a way.
Yeah.
So we always find these characters that are like our favorite uncle, and they're talking smack with you, and they bust your balls right back. And I say, hey, and I mention ER, and he says, I've got 400 and something film credits, film and TV credits, so on and so forth. They couldn't put everything on this table. My dick is bigger than this table.
It's a good guy though, man. That killed, man. That one killed. That killed.
And then he turns and talks to his handler and says, "Am I being too vulgar for you?" Which is, a nice looking, decent looking lady, just helping out. And she said, "Oh no, don't worry. I curse like a sailor and I drink like whatever." She goes, rambles off and says something, but it was hilarious. And then we're online. That really wasn't a line. We were there early enough that we were like only maybe 5 or 6 people ahead of us. So then Joey and I, because we're busting each other's balls, because that's what friends do. He chimes in. Michael Ironside chimes in and starts busting our balls while we're busting each other's balls.
Because dude, I go and I take I pay for the selfie. Because even I was $70 for signature, and I was like, I'm not gonna break a 20. So I was at $10 more, and you get a selfie. I said sure. So he's there standing proud, right? Putting his hand on my shoulder, kind of with a smile. And Keith goes, "No, you should act like you don't even want him there." And if you look at the picture, he has the most serious face. Like he doesn't really. He's just standing there just with a blank expression in his face. And next to me, I'm smiling, and he's just like serious. And I was like, "Oh, he actually did it. He did it. He acted like he didn't want me there. So that picture looks funny. It looks like he didn't want to be there.
Right.
Oh god.
He just didn't want to be next to you.
That was him acting. But then he pulls us aside and he goes, "Guys, I got something to tell you." It was like, "Oh, you guys are friends." Like, yeah, for like 30 years. And he goes, just remember, have each other's backs, man. Just have each other's backs. Be good to each other.
Yeah.
And we were like, of course, we're good to each other. We're jerks to each other, but we do it out of love.
Right. But before that, when he was busting our balls, he said, we've known each other for 20 plus years, 25 plus years. He's like, "You can do better." Yeah. He looks, stared at me and says, "You can do better."
You can do better. I was like, God damn it, man. I gotta be the butt of the jokes.
No,
well, someone gotta have some butt.
Well, he was said it to Joey.
Yeah.
But he stared stared at me, saying, "You can do better," meaning he could do better than me.
But it was great, man. I mean, he was fun. He rolled the punches, and that's what makes it great. He's gonna be at New York Comic Con.
He
as
is.
well.
I'm gonna go back and get something else signed just so I can hang out at the table.
At the table.
There's gonna be so many more people there, but I don't care. Just
for the hell of it.
Just to kick people in the punch people in the ribs.
Definitely get it. If you go, get him, man. He's a good guy. Good guy. And then
speaking about another convention though, we're gonna go to the one in the Javits Center in August, right?
Yeah, Fanatics Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I need to get tickets for that. Plus, I need to get my World Wrestling Federation belt, so that way I can have the legend Hulk Hogan.
Heavyweight championship of the world.
You didn't let me get to
for you guys for what you guys did.
For me, which was the highlight of that convention.
Yes,
was it was meeting Toph from
Toph.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series. Toph.
The voice actress
is fucking gorgeous.
Another redhead.
Another ginger.
She was I don't know. She had red hair that day. So holy crap. But it was only me, man. I sent the pictures to my bro. I took a selfie with her. But they're ridiculous with that. That's when I found out about the pops. Mm-hmm. I got the Toph pop for $11. She was selling hers on the table with the signature for $100.
Sheesh.
$100.
And she said, "quote management."
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, it's because people they're getting these things and then they're reselling them." So, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Nah, just sign mine." I mean, and you know how I am, a box Nazi, and this one had dents in it and everything, and I'm like, "Oh," but I'm not paying $100. I'm already paying what, like 60 or 70 for a signature,
Right.
and again, I threw the extra $10 just not to break the 20s to take a selfie wear, which by the way she takes like 3 or 4 in different poses. So and she's great, and we spoke. We spoke about horror, but she likes Scream.
So what was your favorite pose?
I have it. My favorite pose. I have it up because she has her arm around my shoulder.
Oh, shaky.
But yeah, but I'm not you, Lou. So
What you mean?
She is a wait.
She's
wasn't
petite.
she wasn't
beautiful.
felt up by Miss Hogue over there with the nice smelling lotion.
Yeah, but
And I had my best cologne on too, the Sauvage. So she was like, "Ooh."
She was stunning, man. I was like, wow. I was like, I didn't know this. I mean, I didn't Google her, so I was like, I didn't Google her as in look her up.
Right.
I mean, online. Look her up online.
It still fell short.
We do not advocate for stalking.
No.
No.
I had to
Googling. He
I had
was
to
Googling. His
yes.
eyes was falling out of his eyes.
My side talk is here, but I had to explain it. Okay, but whatever. Stunning, man. I was like, wow. And she's like I said, really friendly. She was talking about horror, but she was Aldrich or Aldrich from Scream. Aldrich from Scream.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm terrible with names.
Aldrich.
Ulrich, whatever. She was like, "Oh, and I was like, who?" I was like, "Oh no, I don't have that one." I named the ones I had. The horror sign. She's like, "Oh, so you into it?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was, "Oh, where you gonna put this at?" And I was like, "Oh, I have a wall where I'm gonna put them up on the wall. I'm gonna put you next to Dante Basco because I have his as Zuko, and I need more Avatar people, and you're the other one." So she was like, "Oh, I'm so honored to be on your wall." And I just like that, just as quiet.
Just the quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I could have said a joke, but I'm not gonna say the joke. I'm not, I was like, she's being nice. I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Well, no, you should have just said, yes, you was going to be on my wall of my favorite people that, gave me the pleasure of watching.
It's not where the joke was gonna go. But
you should have.
No, it's terrible.
No, it's well, you could have. I mean,
You could have, but then it's terrible still, man.
Terrible.
You gotta
terrible,
know who you're joking with.
Terrible.
Yeah, you got to know how you're joking with, but the thing is this, if she left it wide open.
But if it was Elvira, I would have said it because Elvira's she's that type of person.
Oh, Elvira.
Cassandra Peterson's that type of person. She expects it, she jokes it. But this one she was more friendly, and she was cool though. But that price, man, $100 for $11 pop to
That
get signed.
price wasn't friendly.
Well,
No, that price wasn't friendly at all. That's why I was like,
that price was straight obtrusive.
yeah. I was like, look, we've been collecting pops for years, and we know the game. That was a ridiculous markup.
So the hustle is always like if you at the conventions this is all second and third market, and you have to buy them retail, and then the vendors whatever collections they buy off of people, and if you go into a convention that someone's gonna be there, they of course want to bring the stuff that's gonna and they mark it up 20-30%. We bring our own. We already had it in the house, $5-10, and then you figure another $40 for the signature. No, they get you in your pockets every time.
But now it's like they're catching up. Now they're like catching up and going, oh, these pops things are people are really getting these signs for a reason.
Right, and
so they're charging extra.
Not only that, the talent is already has pops at their table.
Yeah, she already had it on the table.
Damn.
And that's what I missed out because the guy that played Morty was there. I forgot his name. But and Chris Parnell was there, and I couldn't find my freaking Jerry pop, and he didn't have anything like that on the table. He just had 8x10s. Nice guy, but I feel like he was a little like I felt like he kind of didn't want to be there. Because the way he just sat, he was just like, yeah, I was talking to him. He was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, joking around with him. I was like, damn, man, I was gonna bring my Chronicles of Narnia DVD for you to sign. All right. So the joke is that when he was on SNL and with Andy Samberg, they had a skit where it was a music video, and it's the Chronicles of Narnia. You know, it's Lazy Sunday, wake up in the late afternoon, and like you know, they talk about call Parnell to see what he's doing. It was, and they're like, oh, what do you want to watch? The Chronicles of Narnia or whatever, you know. And that's a joke, but I guess it was like too long ago. He kind of doesn't remember or whatever, so he didn't really get it. But he sat there and he was just like, and he smiles and he's friendly. But I had the vibe that he was.
He didn't want to be there.
Yeah, like he didn't want to be there. Not in a malicious way. It's just
these damn nerds all the time quoting things to me
that I don't get. I mean, you're not alive. But Morty, it's Harry Belden. Yeah. Is the guy's name that's Morty. Yo, I thought it was a kid.
You thought it was a kid, right?
Because his picture, he looks like he's a kid. You know?
Yeah, he suffers from.
But no. It's. You see him when you get there and you see him. It's a full blown adult.
Right.
He looks like an adult.
He is an adult, but he
suffers from that voice that
I
can make it sound young. I can make myself sound young.
But he looks like in his I guess production photos, his headshot. He looks like he's young. Not that he's a kid. That he just looks younger.
Yeah, he looks younger than he is. But you see him, and also a nice guy. We started talking. I complimented him on the fact that he sounds good as Morty. He doesn't. There's not real differential in the voice between him and Justin Roiland. And he said thank you. He goes, that's what I really wanted to do. Make sure the fan base enjoys my voice and my me trying to step in those shoes. I go, yeah, I mean, those shoes he was stepping in is from a guy that was disinterested in the show after season 2. Yeah. So he was phoning in his voice acting. So the fact that he's there was great. Got his signature, of course. I had to get him the Morty Pop. Chris Parnell was there. The woman that plays Summers, she canceled. And then they're going to be in Salt Lake. Okay. So I have to hit up my wife's cousin to see if she'll go to FanX. I'll pay for the ticket just for me to send her the boxes I need signed from the celebrities there, and I'll send her the money. But I have to hit her up. I have to see if she wants to do it. If she wants to do it or not, it's up to her. But that convention was nice. It was small. Everything was in the same room.
And then after I ended up getting some of the Police Academy cast.
Yep.
So there was again, we're men of a certain age, so we like 80s and 90s movies. But they were supposed to have 5 of the cast there. The main one, obviously, everybody remembers Mahoney, Steve Guttenberg. He was only there on Sunday. He was on Sunday. We weren't, we went Saturday, so he wasn't there. And then 3 other the cast members, and it was cool. I spent about 10-15 minutes talking to each of them because they just had, they were just so enthusiastic about being there, and they're talking about how they met each other, how they used to hang out. And then, some of the actors, they literally only met the day that they started shooting. And, and for them doing so many movies together afterwards, whenever they got the call, they said, we're doing another one. There's like, we're in. They said it was like going to summer camp every year. They were just getting together, same jokes, same, just having a ball. And I kind of goofed up. I didn't do my research. Especially if you're autograph hunting, depending on what genre you're into, do your research, because Julie Brown was there, okay, and she played a very small part in one of the Police Academy movies, but where I kind of screwed the pooch in, me being a DC animated fan, I did not realize that she was the voice of Zatanna.
Zatanna, yeah.
And I was like, oh man. I had this wonderful poster that I have a collection of signatures on,
and she's the one that's missing.
She would have been a great addition to the poster, but it completely blank. I get to the table and I'm looking at all the pictures that they have on each of their tables to hopefully find something that they could all sign and that they have all their faces on it. They didn't have anything, but I ran off real quick, went to some of the other tables, vendor tables, got a nice little. 11 by 17, 11 by 14 of the movie poster. And I run back and I get to Julie Brown's table and I see Zatanna on her table. I was like, oh my Lord.
He was almost trying to convince me to take him back home, pick up his stuff so he could drive back. And I would have had a problem with that. I told him, sure.
I was like, hey, listen, we're done early enough. It's only about 30 minutes there and then 30 minutes back. I can run in, rip this damn thing off my wall and bring it here. But my hopes, fingers crossed, knock on wood, is that since it's sponsored by the same people that do the Rhode Island, that they'll have another larger reunion at Rhode Island.
At Rhode Island, yeah.
With more of the characters, because usually they work the same circuit together, especially depending on who's sponsoring the convention. And you'll see the same people, every so often. So, knock on wood. But hey, do your research.
Yeah. So, for me, I have like the big 5 that is not Ninja Turtle related that I want on my signature list. And this is Hulk Hogan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh man.
Whatchamacallit? Sylvester Stallone.
You're shooting for Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And whatchamacallit? My boy, Snake Plissken.
Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell. Yeah, Kurt Russell. So those are my big 5 from the 80s. Like these guys, 80s into the 90s, like were dominating the silver screen, man. Because, you had Hogan with wrestling. You had Arnold from Conan to freaking Terminator.
All the good
You
stuff.
had Van Damme with Double Impact and Bloodsport. And then you have Kurt Russell, who's done, Trouble in Little China and Escape from New York, Escape from L.A. And, of course, Sylvester Stallone with Rambo, Rocky, Expendables. All of them were in Expendables except for Hogan.
Yep. And so basically, he's gonna sell a kidney, or not his kidney, so whatever kidney he can find on the black market, because those guys.
Sylvester wanted how much? Like $500.
Oh man, and okay, so. Hey, we may have talked about this before. I understand that, you're paying a premium for a premium celebrity. But these are also celebrities that I'm sure that they're okay. They're not short for cash, but, you're talking about, I know for sure.
That depends on how many divorce cases they got.
Well, true, yeah, alimony and child support will get you, and don't forget the tax man. But Sylvester Stallone, I think he was charging $500 just for a 8x10 photo, $600-700 for like the typical props, like a boxing glove, belt, so on and so forth. Listen, I'm not knocking the hustle, but I mean, I will always say the 10 seconds that you take to sign something means a lifetime to the fans.
Yeah.
So, how much are you going to charge this to have someone that idolizes you have a once-in-a-lifetime moment? And you're just going to say $500, get out the line. It hurts me because I'm a collector. I pay premium for my autographs, and I always get them authenticated. They're going to go into my will or get buried with me. But
Dude, you preaching to the choir right now.
The mausoleum of Keith.
Yeah, I know, exactly. You can, that's the only way that people will visit me, is to see everything's going to be behind 3-inch bulletproof glass.
But but on a lighter note, I have another list of people I want to meet and get signatures from. Tom Holland, Toby, Andrew, the big 3 for Spider-Man. Including the voice actors for Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, or like that.
Make more.
And also Nick Cage, because Nick Cage is gonna have a nice series, Spider-Man New World, man. I can't wait.
Right.
Can't wait. But with the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine movie, holy shit.
Okay, listen. Let me say this: I have not watched any of the trailers. I'm saving myself. It's 2 more weeks until I get the full experience.
And we will.
I would be tagging them in every video that shows
we
spoilers.
will.
He's not gonna know.
Oh, he's gonna be mad when he finds out all the rumors.
Listen, because already like every station. I mean, I put the damn.
Let's talk about it now, Lou.
Yo, so basically,
I put the damn home improvement stations on. I get Deadpool commercials. Like I can't. I have to like. I
you get Dairy Queen commercials with Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds in there. Like, just chill there.
Oh my god, it's like
everything's directed at Keith.
Yeah,
Keith, watch this.
Like talking straight to camera, say, Keith, watch this.
Dude.
Spoilers.
I want to be excited about it. I mean, I am excited, but I also want to experience the whole thing on the big screen, and trailers, especially as you get closer to the actual release date. They pretty much give you like half or 3/4 of the movie in the trailers.
Yeah.
This trailer that showed the ending.
Oh
of
my
movies.
god. Oh.
This trailer that showed the ending of movies.
The death of me watching these trailers. I made a vow. I'm gonna complete media blackout for the next 2 weeks until I watch the movie.
Dude, I want to go see that. I want to go see that first. That's what I want to see. Day one, if possible.
I had to see. But real quick, man, just to jump in, talking about movies, our handsome editor was accepted to the Hudson Valley Film Fest.
Shout out to Zach.
So Zach, it's gonna be on his movie is gonna be shown on Wednesday, August 14th. I mean, you get a ticket. It's like a drive-in theater up in Warwick, New York.
Nice.
And he ended up almost the feature film.
Oh.
The next, right before the last one, he ended up right before the last one on Wednesday. He was telling, he was like, I was almost that featured film on Wednesday.
Oh, man.
So he's right there. I'm gonna go buy a ticket and support.
Nice.
I just wanted to shout him out for that because
Big shout out to Zach.
he got into the film fest, which is great, and his movie's gonna be shown, and that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, the movie's called Walking Away. ZC Films. So letter Z, like a zebra. C as in cat. Films, and he's
as in filmography.
That's in filmography. Film. Yes. F is in filmography. I messed up. But,
but big shout out to Zach, man.
I just wanted to throw that in
just,
there.
let us know when you have a part for us in the background, talking shit.
We could be dead bodies in the background of some movie.
No, it will be Cigars and Ash being recorded in a basement, and just a fight scene just happened right across.
Yeah, we're just in the background talking to Mike.
There could be three teamsters in the background or construction workers just standing around.
Or like Jim Norton in Spider-Man. I hate the guy. That's it. That's all the part he had. I hate the guy.
Just put it in the background. We'll have a reflective vest on, and we're like, just point at things.
Try to act natural.
No lines, just pointing at things. More than likely I'll be eating a sandwich.
We'll just walk by with cigars in our hands and be like this. You see these kids? They sucking on machines.
There you go. You'll be eating a sandwich. I'll be putting myself down, and Lou will have Jade next to him.
Jade
again. See
and his
Jade.
wife in the background somewhere looking at him. But I needed to throw it in there because I'm proud of the guy. He made it.
Yes. And
the first of many,
of course.
Yes, because this is just the the foot in the door.
I mean, he's gonna be director. He could add editing the show to his resume. He might not want to do that, but
we may hurt his reputation.
But it's there. It's just a case.
This is fun. This is fun. This is a side project. You know what I mean? Whether he adds it to the the portfolio or not, that's completely up to him. The fact that he's doing this for us, thank you so much. You know what I mean? But Deadpool and Wolverine, we have to see it day one or the second day after, because I'm going to see this movie at least 4 times in 1 week.
Oh, depends on how good it is. What if it's terrible?
What if it's terrible? I'm still watching it.
I'm still gonna watch it.
It's so Deadpool.
Good. It's so good. You gotta watch it.
Listen, those movies that are so bad but it's good. We have those. But this one right here, it's going to be great. You have Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. They already released the figure,
among others.
Among others, which we're not going to get there. For Keith's sake, we're not going to get there. La, 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 la.
Earmuffs.
Cover your ears, Keith. So I heard that. No.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you're talking about their figures that came out. You showed me one of them, which
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, Deadpool has been teased more so by showing you the solicitation for him, how he's going to look. So you can get him with Dogpool, which has been seen in all the,
I get
comic
it,
books.
The dog, yes.
He said the comic books. He said the movie. He said the comic books.
Well, I already know the dog's gonna be there. I say, that's
that's everywhere.
They're invading every part of my media.
But-
I watch damn political commentary, and I get a Deadpool commercial.
Yes.
He's watching politics. A debate in the background. You see Deadpool walk around.
No, you see
with a
Deadpool
sign.
holding the dog, and the dog's licking his mouth and shit.
Deadpool walks around with a sign.
but he comes
everybody
with-
was gonna be in the movie.
But here's the thing: he comes with the dog, which is nice, and you get two different SKUs. You have the deluxe version, and then you have the regular edition. What they did not show were two images, which could be a teaser for something that's happening in the film, and the other I know definitely is going to be burnt or scarred up face of Hugh Jackman. I mean Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. So we never got a Hot Toys that had that head sculpt. And being that they're going with
Really, that surprises me. Even after the first two movies,
first two movies, he had the mask. They
always
didn't-
had the mask. They didn't have a regular face.
Nope. I had to go third party in order to get that the unmasked head sculpt, and I got three of those. I got Battle Damage one, the regular one, and then I have him where he's in the X Mansion from Part 2,
Right.
and he's like
with the trainee shirt.
With the, no,
They didn't even do the trainee
the training shirt came with Deadpool the figure.
Okay.
But this one is him in his casual clothes in the X Mansion where he's riding Professor Xavier's wheelchair around and shit. He's like, man, you think with Fox's budget, we would get a full roster of X-Men, and they're sitting in the background talking, and he's talking to freaking, Colossus. It's crazy. But at the end of it all, they show the figure. The figure looks great. The gold Desert Eagles and the whatchamacallit, the base that has the logo of Wolverine and Deadpool on it. Those are the exclusive parts for the deluxe version. Just those two, set of golden guns, which we don't know what relevance they have to the movie. But I can't wait to see that movie. That movie's so highly talked about and anticipated. It's ridiculous. So I'm waiting for that figure to drop. But throughout that week of figure drops, there's something that piqued the interest of Joey, and I got him into getting the Hot Toy.
He's a jerk.
Oh,
He's a jerk.
So he went to the dark side.
Someone crossed over.
He crossed over.
Nah,
I got one, bitch. I got
not
one.
only that, but what we were looking at yesterday, I was like $500. God damn. But no, so yeah, I got the Spider and Black Suit Spider-Man, the Secret Wars one. That's supposed to be a starter.
It's a starter line, but it's still technically under $200. But everyone's complaining about the upcharge. They understood the upcharge with Magneto, being that Magneto has a cape and he has this effect parts and stuff. But the price didn't change from Magneto to Spider-Man. They felt that Wolverine should cost the price of Spider-Man versus the other way around, because Wolverine was $160 or $155, and then they upped it $160. Sideshow did, as far as price is concerned.
I mean, I don't know anything about that. I just got it. I was like, all right.
I saw it as soon as I saw it, because I know you have the comics, so I was like, let me send this to you. And
it's cool. It looks cool, man. I was like, okay, can't wait to get it.
That looks cool. Yeah. But hey, we were talking about Spider-Man in the black symbiote costume. That wasn't the black symbiote costume I was looking at. But,
it's a double black costume though. But anyway,
yeah. But since I know he's a big fan, this one is simplistic. It's not like the video game. It doesn't have all the details. It's legitimately like a spandex four-way stretch fabric suit with the logo on it, and you can swap the eyes for the modern eyes or the McFarlane style eyes. It comes with a web backpack and bendy wire web effects.
Okay.
So I pre-ordered, man.
So
I hit the pre-order button. I showed him.
I pre-ordered it, and he's like, "Yo, dude, I pre-ordered it." I'm like, "Yes, I got the bitch. I got him. He got a Hot Toy. He finally got him. He got a Hot Toy." Now
I gotta hold out. I gotta be the last remaining.
Listen, we got one left.
Which Captain America comes out.
I can't do. Listen, I've
Nice
seen
Captain
seen a
America.
few Captain Americas, and I'm like, you don't understand.
Should I bring my Back to the Future figures just so he could see?
No. no.
Yeah, you
I
should.
I already saw
Bring
the.
the-
I
bring the
already
car.
saw the one with the magnetic base and the hovering.
Bring the car.
Damn,
DeLorean.
dude, I have to box that shit up. That
Bring
shit's
the
huge.
car.
No, I
The
can't.
car's
Listen,
this big.
Yeah, no, bring the car.
He came to the crib today to help me with the router, right? And we spent a whole hour and not realizing that I can't use it as a extender or whatever. But that wasn't the point. He saw it. He saw where it's at. He's like, damn. I saw him look at it too. Like, fuck.
Right, well, I mean, you showed me before. You brought it up, but that was
Yeah.
every time you walk in, you got to see it. If
Yeah.
it's there, you're gonna have to take a look at it, man.
Dude, it is beautiful. And I had Marty in there with Einstein, just chilling in the car. It looks so good. I just need to get Doc in the white suit. But I have Doc Brown in his Back to the Future 3 look, and I have Marty in the Back to the Future 3 look. So if I bring those over, you can be like, oh, damn, bro.
You might get him with that.
I might get him
You
with
might
that.
get him. You might
Because
get
the
him.
quality on those figures is crazy.
So I was looking what the $500 I was looking at, man, was the Voltron. So what I saw was the $200 base.
No,
and the
I'm saying-
base is dope.
I'm sighing and grunting over here, not because of me, but I know he likes Voltron, so I'm like, oh,
Yo, the base is
there's
dope.
There's no hope for him.
No, dude, the base is dope. Yeah, you know when they fly out the streak they do?
Yeah.
So the base is the streaks.
Oh man,
And then you could prop the lions on the streaks.
Mm-hmm.
But the base is $200. So I thought it was with the figures. And I looked at it and said, no, it's not. It's what company was it? Blitzway. So I go, let me look up the figure. $500.
They're the same company who did the Ghostbusters, and you can get the Ecto 1 car, and it's die cast. And all the functions work. The lights work, the sound works, all that shit.
But then he was like, oh, look up the glow in the dark one. They have a glow in the dark one. They have an all black one, a black and gold one. And I was
black
like,
and gold. What?
yeah,
Voltron?
Black and Gold
No,
Voltron.
Voltron.
We're talking about Voltron.
so yeah, dude. So he's telling me, and he said, oh, you good, because I also pre-ordered the 40th anniversary box set of Voltron, which is $109, but it's all 5 figures. It's done the old school way from when I was a kid. So I was like, oh, they had it in Big Bag Toy Store. Yep. So I pre-ordered that. I was like, I'm gonna pre-order because I want that. Then he was like, oh, but check this out. Hit the top. Now look at this. Now look at that, dude.
I got him shopping.
Big Bad Toy Store. If you need a salesperson, Local Lou.
He planted a seed, man.
Local Lou will help you out big time.
He planted the idea in your head, yeah, and you're just gonna
Listen.
You're just gonna screw yourself
in
later.
the 1/6 scale community, they know me as
The pusher.
no, not the pusher. We're all enablers. But me specifically, I am the one with the most knowledge of the engineering of the figure. Which figure was out? Which one was made before? How many was made prior to? And he's seen my collection. My collection is huge. I have 3 walls covered in figures.
Listen, I don't even have 3 walls left in my apartment.
Bullshit. I see a bunch of walls in here. What the fuck?
He sees
You
potential.
don't need windows? You don't need windows?
I don't need windows. Yeah,
You don't need windows?
Just block out the windows. You know.
You don't need sunlight.
No,
What sunlight?
why
Come
sunlight?
on.
Come on.
Oh, come on, man. He'll melt. Nah, but yeah, man. I got him with that, and it's only something that I knew he would be interested in because he's a big fan of Spider-Man, specifically the black suit, like I am.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everyone knows classic suit. It's the classic suit, right? When you're talking about Epa. Otra vez.
Hey, interrupted.
Yeah, I got interrupted because I saw something good. Anyway, back to what I was saying about the Spider-Man. Now it's time to get Keith.
Back to the
Listen,
Future, look, it's bring that stuff.
I can be convinced. I can be convinced.
They're not saying. He's not saying buy a bunch. I'm not buying a bunch. I got this
he
one
got the
specifically.
one.
That's it, just the one.
I know, but
Well, that's a lie. I was looking at the Beetlejuice as well.
listen.
The Beetlejuice looks good.
And I was
I
like,
do have a little bit of an obsessive personality when it comes to things like that. So
It's like Pringles. You can't just have one.
You can't just have one.
I can't just have one. I mean, that's the reason why I have a collection now, because I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, and then a blink of an eye, I was like, okay, why do I
This
have
is cool, but I got no room.
See, look. It's
I go
one thing
from
when
one
you
to-
gift somebody something, and it's another when you make your own purchase.
Listen.
So when I said, check this out, you're
Right.
going to like it.
Yeah, you gifted him the addictive website.
No, he incepted me, bro. He went in my dream and he made it seem like it was my idea that I wanted to get it.
Yeah,
He accepted me.
I didn't
man.
say get this. I said look what I'm getting, bro. It's
Look what I'm
coming
It
out.
was subliminal. You know. Oh, look what I'm getting. Get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
subliminal.
Is this Black
Subliminal.
Spider-Man? Get it.
get it.
It looks really nice. Get it.
I don't know where he get the whispers from because I said it through text.
He just imagined.
I could hear it. I could
Yeah.
hear it, man. You were in my head.
There's something that Keith will love when it comes out, and it is the whatchamacallit, the animated series of
Batman.
Batman. Yeah,
Is it? Yeah. No, I am a sucker for everything Kevin Conroy and Batman animated series. I mean, I'm not speaking alone on this. I'm sure a lot of us grew up on Batman the animated series, the gemstone of the DC animated universe crown. But damn, to start another collection.
you don't need another collection. You just need the one.
No, you say that. You say that, but I am definitely like, okay, I'll get this, I'll get that. Oh, now I gotta get the other one. I gotta get them, and that's why I end up with a display case full of stuff. But to save myself from this this addictive talk and close out this episode of Cigars and Ash,
Which we're back, baby.
we're back. That I vow today that I will not be a Hot Toys collector. Now let's see what happens.
Tune into next show
tune
where
into the
Keith
next
shows
show.
off 3 figures that he got
Yes, for sure,
on
definitely.
the secondary market.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, listen, you don't even have to be a Hot Toys collector. All you would want, I didn't say need, but would want, is one 1/6 scale figure. So when I show you this, you're going to be like, damn. And you're going to have no choice to get it. Because the Joker that came out, whoo,
Okay, internet world. Tune into the next episode to see if I survive this peer pressure.
We're going to keep going after the show.
Until next time, everyone.
yes. And before we go, though, before we bow out, what do you think of the cigar?
Oh, so fantastic! I've always liked my father's. It's also it's a mild to to a hard real hefty cigar. I like the heavier cigars. And listen, it's been a great smoke and a great time as always.
Real quick, man. Just to mention, because I need to mention it. So, Fat Bastard Cigars, the owner, actually went ahead and started following us on our Instagram, Cigars and Ash.
Nice.
Adam Levine, not that Adam Levine.
Not that guy.
That's
The
what he
other
said.
guy.
Not that he's not the famous one.
Make
But,
sure to like and follow, by the way.
Yeah, us and him. He talks a lot about men's mental health, which is important, just as important as everything else. Just needed to throw that in there because it was a surprise. It was a nice surprise to see that he jumped in and started following. Got to get some of the cigars, try them out, see how they are.
Yes, definitely. Well, guys, this is another episode of Cigars and Ash. And with that, we are out.